Alien threat detected.
Lasers on.
Scanning target material inconclusive.
These get easier as the hacking level. A little leeway. Join my team.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Proximity sensor reset.
Ow. What was I doing?
Scanning target notified.
IFF. Typhon class echoes validated.
In here.
Target detected.
Alright,
System
let's go.
alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer. Instruments clean. No echoes.
Done that.
All units, ping back and authenticate. Repairs needed.
Tell them that. that's right. Stuck. Cool.
Escape pod launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Thanks, Morgan. Means a lot to me that you did all that, despite Frank.
See you,
I'm
Frank.
transmitting the location of something that could help. I couldn't get it off the station, but maybe it can help you.
What? Check the root picture. There has to be something up.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer. All clear. I have visual contact.
Yee. F off.
Zone sweep. Checking attack angles. System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer. Don't hide. I'm programmed to assist Talos when echo. Echo fast.
Bye. Okay, I think that's just about everything. Do that later. Do this now. Subdue without killing. Sure.
Deployment resuming.
Stun gun.
Instrument IFF. Typhon class echoes. All clear. Alpha check. Affirmative. All units
Commander
being
Doyle,
back and authenticate.
This is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be Psychotronics.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Alpha check. Affirmative.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Morgan! Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
report. All major servers and terminals are locked down. Been intercept protocols are in operation. Searching access patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress estimate, 63%. Affirmative. Resume.
Casper, you're making all the giants. You're mine now.
Data vault DVM3
Doors are
prior
working again, Morgan.
injection.
Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Al populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Me and the operator. We have important work to do.
It will live in silence like a machine. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level. Hello. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are below peak. That should help you concentrate. You probably didn't see me there.
Yeah. Right. Time to shut down Doll's operation. Coming for you. Do you need to go look up there?
It was an established process.
Igwe, but you knew what was in psychotronics. What was going on in psychotronics?
Well, yes. They volunteered.
Volunteers? They didn't agree to be killed.
They live on, Miss Illusion. They all do. Their skills, their talents, their achievements. Yet now, they can do so much more. Much like parents passing along their experiences to their children.
Are you serious? Have you ever... Do you even know what it means to have children, Iwe?
Pardon me? What do you mean?
I will do everything in my power to expose what you've done here. What you all did. Say another word, and I swear I will shoot you.
Morgan.
I have more autonomy than a typical operator. The contents of the...
Yeah, I think we're good. Shuttle bay or no. This one, Josh Dalton. Support, I think. Ooh.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Morgan, it's Dahl. Is it in the Arboretum? Hurry.
Damn it.
Suit integrity damaged.
Hello, are you here for an appointment? Diagnosing. Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit couldn't handle. Please, hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Nope. Nope. Let's go to cargo.
Morgan, Doll is breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
Gut system.
Microgravity detected. Microgravity detected.
Okay, I've got a sea container to hack, and I need to find these guys. Cargo container.
Coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Operator approach.
Our talks. I feel like I can share anything with you. So, good news. I found your brother. We pulled him out of his secret CEO cave just a moment ago. Now, I'm going to execute him. How should... Do you want to say goodbye? Yes?
Morgan, the plan for this...
He wanted you to have some things. I'll keep them safe for you. Let me just wipe the blood off them, yeah? Come get them whenever you're ready. All right?
What? Guess that was on a time limit. So... this one? Should probably follow him. Sick. Should've got that earlier.
Morgan, it's Dahl. Is it in the operator? Hurry.
Yeah. Stop, Dahl, dang it.
Morgan, Dahl is breathing down my neck. How much longer?
Got him. Affirmative.
Ah. Oh. Oh, shit.
All clear.
Suit integrity damaged.
Morgan, you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining his shuttle in the process.
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out. I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you can see. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
Oh, shit.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
You'll need to get down to the nearest clinic. Once that's done, I'll arrange transport with the medical operator.
probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything, so I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't...
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
Let's double up the save game. Power plant. Alright, nice.
Coming through.
Good evening, Talos. Dinner is served in the cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Suit integrity damaged.
It's a scratch.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Dang.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Damn it. Do it again.
Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined, no matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal, a secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying...
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null way. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost.
Ewer is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit their side.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first. Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
I should give them their floor. Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Where is it? Take that.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. I'll have you feeling better soon. Good as new. You can fill out
Okay.
the service questionnaire at the front desk.
Let's get below this bridge.
another dose of Morgan Cellite. Let's do it.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Coming through.
To the bridge. I think this will be the bad ending. We kill him. Get to Earth anyway.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Reading a nightmare for a while. Just follow me. To the bridge. Oh, why did I get this jump earlier?
Microgravity detected.
Yeah. To the bridge. Shit. Ah. Burns. Yeah, panel stopped me from taking damage.
others welcome that
What
sound.
am I talking to?
My name is January Morgan.
Now comes the fireworks.
Morgan?
I do not know if it will
Maybe.
be enough.
I see a person
I
who
think
looks
they
like
will.
Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station? Go on, tell him.
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos 1, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
No one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Take that.
Your brother is only stunned. Though, obviously, once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot. You're still going to activate the self-destruct, aren't you? Please recall, I am acting on your orders. A question. Is Morgan Yu capable of empathy beyond a small circle of interest? I'm only an operator facsimile. I cannot do it for you.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Morgan, Morgan. До свидания.
I keep having this dream.
It's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind.
Ooh.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela,
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this. But it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
would you let it live? Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
No.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Oh man, I want to do it again.
Who? What?
Morgan.
Morgan?
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my brother. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon, and every trace of
last time, though, we watch all of our work go up in flames. I'm sure it'll be a sight.
Warning. Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I keep having this dream.
time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the wall today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Take that. Now. The other ending is to leave the station. Set self-destruct and leave. That's... Two endings down. Time for ending number 3. Sacrifice yourself to spare Earth. Blah, blah, blah. Escape. Out of here.
Warning. After detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Alex's escape pod.
Microgravity detected.
Warning. Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Morgan, can you hear me? I've detected a pod launch. I thought...
I keep having this dream.
Now it's time to beat the mind.
Oh.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Okay, that ending's pretty much the same. Wrong save.
Good evening, Talos. This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos is strictly confidential.
specimens required. Scan complete. More specimens required. Research complete.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip them. A Titan the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy...
I should look into that.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject.
Well, nice to see you.
Thank you. We are prepping him in neuromodulation now. Come as soon as you can.
Yeah, maybe soon. So I finished this game multiple ways. I just did 2 of the endings, I'm just doing the last 2, I think, now.
Oh, nice.
So I'll probably be another couple minutes.
Alright, I'll jump back in this other channel.
Okay.
Yep, alright, just send us a message or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's dragged me, yeah.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing. When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're worried about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. Alright, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or Transtar will blackbox me.
Aggressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details.
There's nothing wrong with
More
me.
importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry. I want you to know you're willing to...
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
Operator deployment resuming.
Aperture clear. Operator deployment region clear. Operator deployment resuming.
Howdy.
Oh. Are we joining this channel?
Yep.
Okay, just gotta drag them over now. It doesn't have a lock. I can join planet side Diablo.
Yeah, there's a couple you can join. Yeah. Player created ones.
The heart of the Carl is in psychotronics. These in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire.
I don't have you or Jamaican added.
Yep.
Network with our own
No
systems.
worries. I'll come join in just a sec. Nearly done yet.
Why you do that? I'm gonna get us some grapes.
Coming over.
Oh, sorry. I was watching YouTube.
I'm back.
Microgravity detected.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
Just go back up.
It's casual.
I know I don't want to play casual.
Yeah, just stay AFK. Or...
Yeah, but the sound.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds.
Just, I'll leave.
Then what? You're taking a
You guys
massive
play.
gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon.
But I was just searching
In
for
the history
casual
of the
until you
universe,
wait for me.
humans have only
Yeah,
recently become
I gotta watch this video.
Yet you're going to kick the
Let's
door
go.
open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Hello. Hello. Excuse me.
Wait, what maps would you guys be able to play on CG or like playing?
All of them.
What?
Yeah, any. Chalet?
Say again, man.
What maps were you...
Chalet, bang.
Chalet, bang. Do you want to go... Do you want to go Oregon too or not?
I hate Oregon, but apparently you guys are real good at it.
No, we did good the other day. We got
Yeah, I
smashed
know,
by
but
a team.
I honestly hate the map.
Yeah,
beat Elysian on it the other day.
I like Oregon. Competitively, I like it.
I like getting around that. It's
I'll probably end up picking it though. We
Chalet,
don't.
bank, and something else.
I like Cafe.
Cafe is pretty
Yeah,
good.
do you want to go Cafe?
Cafe. If we're all in agreement.
You good with Cafe Jamaica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We can select different times too. There's 4 different times we have to pick on 3 different days.
Yeah. I'm good for Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night.
I can't do Sunday night. Unless it's because I'm working 2 to 5 on Sunday.
Oh, so what time do you get home on Sunday?
5?
Where do you live?
Across down the road from where I work.
What state?
Oh, Brisbane.
No,
So you mean?
yeah, I live in Townsville, so
So it's like 7:50ish for you guys there.
It's 8:50 for me.
8:50. Yeah, same here for me.
Yeah, we have the same time, Gooey. Gooey's in Sydney and it's the same time. Wait, are you in Sydney?
Yeah.
So how do you have the same time as us?
I don't know. It's weird because Queensland's usually an hour behind.
the daylight savings ended up.
Oh yeah, we don't get daylight saving.
For Sunday, do you want to play? Because you get home after 5, we'll put like a 6:30 for Sunday.
No, I'll end up eating and work keeps me in like half an hour.
So what, you want to go 7:38 then for Sunday?
Yeah, I'd say 8 just across everything.
8, yeah.
Because you need warm up as well.
Alright, so what, we'll go 8:30, anything like 8:30 onwards
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
What's the update on our...
Yeah, I can only play the 10:30 on Sunday.
I simply acted on Morgan's orders.
Nonsense.
I've
You're a
informed him of
machine.
the threat to the station.
Yeah, I'm available pretty much every day
You tricked him.
after
Who programmed you?
like 7.
I represent the desires of Morgan Yu. Morgan.
I'll be
I can-
back. When are we
Your
gonna start?
operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave
Wait,
device
when are we
if
gonna
we're
start?
get that signal
Waiting
off
for me.
before it's too late.
Consider
Yeah,
the
I'm
risk.
just finishing the game now.
Alex's
in the
plan,
last
if it
sequence.
works,
I don't
is
know,
only
start
a
a
short-term
casual and
solution.
the next one.
None of
Yeah,
us
we
has
can
the
casual.
right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan
There's one
denies
above.
everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how
right in that little
Neuromonster
green one
made.
patch.
The demand
Patch
will
room.
only increase.
It's
Yeah,
dark.
In the future Alex envisions,
You get a drone?
many will die for the
Just
benefit of a
reach into-
privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop.
Yeah, I'll hot
Kill
breach
it,
him.
Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control
He's
of the
lit.
terminal. You'll have to destroy me,
It's clear in there.
which means you will...
Oh, fuck.
You made the right choice.
Bandit ran to the front door.
The terminal's linked up again. It should only take a few seconds
Back here, one upstairs.
for a signal to propagate
like
through the
multiple.
coral.
It's either Rook or Bandit upstairs.
Bottomize
I
every
could
Typhon on Talos 1,
I mean, Rook
including
or
the
Dog.
fake one outside.
I'm on site. Dark's dead.
Yeah, kill assist. Nice.
Easy.
What is a neuromod?
There, not using
Well, it's both an easy answer,
A what?
complicated one at the same time.
pulse. Sounded
Here's
like
the
he came
future,
from the room
today.
to the left, or
More importantly,
Like he did.
our
I was in
past.
the room to your left,
Today.
like above site.
This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality,
Did I take your character, Jamaica?
And it is beautiful.
No.
For the last day, what day do we want to challenge and what time? Do you want to go like a Sunday, Friday, Saturday at a later time?
yeah, we could just do.
You go for like 9:30 on a Friday or Saturday?
Yeah,
We'll go 9,
I'm good with that.
yeah.
Whatever everyone else wants.
So we'll go bank, chalet, and cafe.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing
I
mattered.
just sent challenge bank,
You're
chalet,
assuming
cafe,
it thinks like
Friday,
Its life
8:30 at
depends
night,
on it.
or
Ours too.
Saturday, 8:30,
It all
9:30.
comes down to the
Sunday
choices it
at
made.
8:30.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Lightner connectors. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind.
Oh, spiral.
Let them to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da, while perhaps for purely selfish reasons.
Going to lowers,
This,
like,
at least in
one
principle,
spiral
enabled others
upstairs
to
with
escape
one
Talos 1.
Okay, that one.
I would have died without my medication. That
Please shoot
wasn't
that
easy.
radio.
That says a lot, I think, about its
Not
heart.
the radio.
Can I say that it has a heart? It
Sounds like
also found my
an
father's
infidel.
records. And then, I did not
Fellas.
expect this. But it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself
She was on
vulnerable.
those stairs,
Then,
Jamaica.
there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of
fucked that up.
Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's
Won't
worth the
Josh
risk.
be back by then?
In the end, he chose to activate the null wave device.
Tomorrow, doesn't he?
Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
Yeah, we'll decide.
But we have to make a choice.
I can decide a day or two.
You can hear
We'll
us,
get some
can't
facts.
you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
The fuck? They just down Jaeger.
It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the Carl and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1.
Alright, they have a Jaeger. They tried putting a Jaeger outside.
I don't know what they were doing.
I have it on the stairs or something.
Including the big one outside. The rest of us should get away with a mild headache. I'll let you do the honors, but you better hurry.
White. Yeah, Jaeger's behind White.
Where is this? How did this guy get down?
He killed someone, so he got down. Well, yeah, the last guy's behind White, Ben. He went front of White there. Coming back on tag.
Typhon material inconclusive.
You made the right choice.
I prefer angle
The terminal's
grip.
linked up again. It should only take a few seconds for a signal to propagate through the Carl and lobotomize every Typhon on Talos 1, including the big one outside.
But it's not jumpy. It doesn't. I don't think it needs the ball grip person.
Yeah, I've just had it equipped forever. I just never changed it, I think.
How many rounds in are yours?
2-1.
Cool.
Is Prey any good?
Yeah. I think so. I've finished it. I've just done the 4th or 5th ending.
How long did it take you to finish?
Microgravity
Let me have a look. So I set up for multiple endings. Currently I'm at 23 hours, 24 hours playtime. That's pretty good for a solo campaign.
Switch drone.
Ah. He's on the right hand side on right spawn. Yeah, they shot the cam out.
I'm not gonna be able to play if we don't get a game going. We played like 2 games.
This is the last round. Should be done after this.
I mean, like it's been an hour.
Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
I've been doing my assignment.
System alert.
Yeah, these Star Wars games on PC are the best.
What Star Wars games?
Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2.
KOTOR. Good series.
$2 each on Steam, and you can get Knight Academy for like $2 each. Apparently they're making a third part.